How many Roman numerals are going to be by the finale?
I.
Uno.
It's I. And yeah, we're here to watch episode 3. It's yeah, so it's still kind of slow burning. It's not it's cool. We're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
I like it.
I'm enjoying it.
Fun.
I am excited to see the climax.
Okay, yeah, I want to get to the Orca de Lima. I want to see more shit on the water. I want to see another like battle sequence or something.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see more cannons.
Yeah.
You don't enjoy the politics?
Nah.
Hopefully.
I see that already.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a politics heavy though.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, I'm really enjoying the politics. I feel like now that Vane has lost, he didn't get the paper, and they lost all their pearls, and that was like literally their crew's like savings.
Oh yeah.
So he's gonna have to do something drastic.
Someone's about to get got for that.
I feel like he's gonna attack Flint or something. Like he's gonna have to do something drastic to make that money back. But yeah, guys, we're kind of in a bit of a hurry, so we're gonna jump right.
Join Flint to be
Right,
fair.
can we skip the song?
Yeah, jump right into it. Join our. This is not a market substitute for this show. Please watch on your own time on Stars or Hulu. That's how we're doing it. Please join us on our Patreon if you want to get ahead on the show. If you don't want to support us on our Patreon, just leave a comment down below. Hit the like button. It helps us a lot. We're gonna jump right into this.
I found him, Miranda.
Parachute ship. You found the schedule.
Sort of. So this guy read it and he's memorized it, but I haven't got it.
And he's gonna give us all the details.
She's gone.
I told her I would protect her. Did she not believe me?
What part of the ending of the conversation did make you say she believed you? She walked out storming with anger, saying she believed you.
Where's the rest?
The Orca has a planned stop to take on water somewhere on the coast of Florida. That's the point where they're most vulnerable to attack.
This describes a course that ends miles short of the coast.
I can't exactly write that down, can I?
Why not?
Well, you all seem rather angry with me. And if I were to write it all down, then what's to stop you from killing me right here?
He's smart as fuck.
There may be a more mutually beneficial solution to all this.
After that found out, right?
I were to remain with your crew. When the time comes for me to reveal the last piece, I will be right by your side.
And when the Orca's ours, what's to stop me from killing you anyway?
That's a few weeks from now, isn't it? We might be friends by then.
I like Gonzo. I like this kid. You got balls. I like balls.
Silver, no Singleton, wasn't a thief. Am I the only one that remembers this?
No, you're not.
Our crew is less than a day removed from a mutiny. I don't care how much gold you dangle in front of them. That hatred doesn't just disappear. I think we need to canvass.
Oh, Billy.
No, because then we'll at least know who to watch out for and who to keep Silver separated from on the watch.
And there's a good chance by doing that you're going to cause the very same suspicion you're looking to ferret out.
He gonna canvas anyway.
Mr. Silver here has lost a wager to me. Owes me the rest of the day helping you peel. Would you do me a favour and keep an eye on him? Give me a yell if he tries to wander off.
That's what I'll do if you should wonder.
He was a dozen and you tell him not to worry.
That'd be a good alarm clock. I'll wake up at 7 and do that.
He's hungry, so I can't join my father.
I'm still trying to figure out how this whole place works myself. I mean, I came aboard the ship 2 days ago, and I hear Mr. Singleton making what sounds to me to be a lot of sense. Everyone seems to have forgotten that any of it ever happened.
Shut up, Silver. You little trifling ass. What is he trying to start shit all the time, bro?
He's smart, bro.
Do you know of people who still harbor some anger towards the captain?
Not supposed to talk about that.
Billy was right. You should canvas people.
I'm very curious what they had to say.
Hello, Father. If we're to stay in business here, we need a new partner. I know this is difficult, but I need you to trust me. I can do this.
He looks disgusting.
Who the fuck are you kidding? It's help me or flee to Boston. Beg your father and brothers for sanctuary. Oh, they might save you from the gallows, but they won't spare you their scorn. You'll be right back in the parlour room, listening through a crack in the door to where the real business is being done. Back to where you started, before you brought Mother and myself here. And we made you into the man that you always insisted to them that you were.
Well, damn. Should have walked in with that. Right? What was that delivery?
Been talking with our friend Randall. My suspicions about our captain. He seems to think we might have that in common.
You making a deal with him?
So I'm to be Flint's new consort, huh? Is that what it is? He couldn't come down here and ask me himself.
He thinks you don't like him.
But he's right. The man's arrogant and presumptuous.
He doesn't want you as the consort.
And what does he want?
Your ship and your crew. The offer is 1 share per man, 2 for you personally, in exchange for your support and persuading the men to vote in favour.
And who exactly is going to captain my ship? Oh, you! I promised my men that if they stayed with me, they'd be soldiers again, be part of a rebel navy, fighting a war to restore a rightful king.
They'd never desert you.
They're coming to terms with the very uncomfortable truth. No matter how many lies we tell ourselves, we're all just thieves awaiting a noose.
And what do I tell Flint?
Looks like they got a deal.
They got another boat.
Who are you?
My name is Mrs. Barlow.
Who are you to him?
Marcus Aurelius. Read it? I think you might find it helpful.
That's crazy, but they were reading like
Perhaps when you've finished.
There, the short-haired gentleman goes by Mr. Turk. Randall, the man in black. They are what's left of your mutiny.
How do you know?
Because I had a long conversation with Mr. Turk about it this afternoon. He's convinced Flint lied about Singleton. When I told him I was of a like mind, he happily opened up. Would you like to know what Mr. Turk shared with me about our beloved captain?
Turk thinks Flint is undead. He believes there's a witch who lives deep inside the island who controls his every move.
More or less, yes.
Fucking numbskull's been spreading those tales for years. Morley I had no idea about.
It won't take much for you to lose that new crew of yours. Perhaps you'll oversleep the bells and need to be roused. Perhaps you'll slip and fall, and that knee of yours will finally give up. Perhaps. No one will say anything. Of course, they respect you too much for that. But the moment the Urca looms close and the first shot is fired in anger, you know exactly what every last man in that crew will be thinking. Christ almighty, I wish we had a captain 30 years younger. I think you have a better idea for the consort than the one we discussed. Different captain. Comes with his own crew. Charles Vane.
They're gonna recruit Charles Vane, y'all.
Yeah, baby, let's get it.
You will? Not I'm aware of.
Then why would you even think?
Because the Ranger is twice the ship the Lion is. More men, more guns. Without the Urca, we have nothing. From where I'm sitting without Vane, we don't have the Urca.
I don't know, it's a dangerous deal. Pirates will be pirates.
Follow our pride and help Flint land the Urca. Who else on this island stands to benefit? Who else might see you in a different light?
He love, bro. He love.
Why did you have to threaten him to get him to agree to this?
This was his idea.
Yeah, it's coming together now. We're gonna crew. We're gonna crew. We're gonna set out. Gotta recruit.
First off, let me express my appreciation to everyone seated at this table. Given recent events, it's encouraging to know that we can still rise above our differences in the spirit of mutual...
I want to talk about Mosiah.
...gain. What about him?
He's dead. And before we rise above anything, I want to hear your cowardly fuck of a captain apologize for it. I'd like a moment to confer with my colleague. Outside.
Probably can rise above it. You did kill those innocent people.
It was my fault. Entirely my fault. I should have been clearer when I prepared you for this meeting. When I said we would need to keep our tempers in check if we were going to make this meeting happen, I should have specified we'd need to do so for the duration of the meeting as well. Now I have clarity and a unity of vision. I feel good. You?
Yeah, it's definitely getting worse.
All right then.
Now, about that apology, fuck.
What Captain Flint meant to say is that we have a crew to answer to. And whether we can reach an agreement around this table is meaningless. We can't sell it to our men. They will want to know what's been done about it.
How much did you have in mind?
£10,000. That's from Mosiah. Now let's talk about his man that you killed.
No, that's all right. We can wait.
This raise these and back.
Are you as surprised as I am? And I'm the only one here behaving myself.
You killed 2 innocent people. That's why it's happening here, disgruntledly. They weren't really innocent.
A share per. Two additional for use of the ship and 5 set aside. I'd feel much better if our deal had a more impartial guarantor.
And who did you have in mind?
The only person around here that isn't beholden to Miss Guthrie for their livelihood.
John Silver. John Silver.
Her father.
Are you fucking kidding me? What have we been doing here all day? If you're planning on pulling this shit...
My father doesn't know about this. His terms should be honoured.
Perhaps it would be wise to revisit our terms to account for this added risk.
No one's revisiting shit. We had a fucking deal.
I've heard enough. Herwood's good enough for me. And it's good enough for you, too. Well.
It's so fucking cool.
I know, dude.
It's a deal.
Oh, bro, I bet he's got that other girl. Yeah, you got it, bro. You got it. You got it. Yes.
Oh, that five. Oh, yeah.
She done.
You do understand. I had no choice. What you did, it required an answer. I've been meaning to ask you. Our mutual friend, she put guards at your door, tried to protect you. You left anyway. Why?
You really have to ask. How did you feel when she threw you aside?
When she's ready, get her on a boat.
Pastor Lambrick, you have happened by here every Wednesday for months now. Sit.
This bar was amazing. But there's a fucking... You're a prisoner, essentially, in there. Why would you do that?
It is Christ's love of sinners that gave him the strength to endure his agony. This, the truest form of love, love through suffering. Do you believe this?
It's God's gospel truth, is it not?
Thy navel is like a round goblet, which wanteth not liquor. Thy stature is like that of a palm tree, and thy breasts like clusters of grapes. I will go up the palm tree and take hold of its fruits. God wrote that too. True love shouldn't require suffering, and you don't have to take my word for it.
There are whispers among my flock that a ship of the Royal Navy docked in Harbour Island recently, the Scarborough. They say the king means to reassert colonial rule here. Judgment in this world, not the next. For those who are a part of my flock, when that judgment arrives, their righteousness will almost certainly go beyond doubt.
It's not quite that simple for me.
Is he keeping you here?
You best get off, Pastor.
Good day, Pastor.
Pastor Nicholas.
He's trying to help her.
Trying to help himself, too.
Mm-hmm. And that's when she put up no solicitudes.
Hello, Jack. The captain might have brought her here. It's up to us when we're done with her.
Captain, the men, I need you now. Oh, shit.
Oh, the worst of all time endings. Oh my god.
Fuck you! You did this! You will not sell anything, you will not buy anything, you will not eat anything!
No.
Unless you decide right now to elect yourselves a new captain. Unless you decide to join the crew of Captain Flint. You are...
Where are you going?
You deserve this so much.
She fucked up.
I'm sorry he did this to you.
We could have left. Could have been free.
Shut the fuck up. You could have stayed under her protection too.
You're stupid.
Don't blame her. Don't.
Your actions cost you your purse. Until the deal is played, I'm yours.
What? Yeah. Maxine made the best decision maker.
Nah, she's a cuckoo.
You'd be
After 30 years
the
of being
ranger.
a dumb guy, he gets me to happy.
He's like, oh.
What do you need, baby?
It's none of us.
Oh, these dudes are about to die. Billy's gonna take care of a bunch of this. No, Billy's gonna turn. Billy, like mutiny, dude. Billy's gonna turn.
It's my watch up.
No, Maybe. I don't know. What's been saying?
Captain's
Billy's okay,
right, the
right?
show's makes predictions.
So, what the captain wants to accomplish here, our survival hangs in the balance.
Singleton was no thief.
Singleton's not a page.
Pirates.
None of
So,
them
my eyes.
themselves.
Oh my god.
I may be wrong about Singleton, but I'm not wrong about Flint. To him, we're all disposable.
Yeah, he ain't wrong.
I don't believe that.
That's because you don't know about Mrs. Barlow.
His booty call with a body.
They think she's a witch or something?
No, I think maybe
You were right.
got some shady retirement.
This is a
You should be like a rocky promontory against which the restless surf continually pounds. It stands fast while the churning sea is lulled to sleep. I hear you say, how unlucky that this should happen to me, but not at all. Perhaps say instead, how lucky I am that I am not broken by what has happened, and am not afraid of what is about to happen. For the same blow might have struck anyone, but not many who would have absorbed it without capitulation or complaint.
Enters that room like a mouse.
He's like, I was getting into it, bro. I was reading the. Well, okay. Good night.
Oh, it's cute person. You don't know about Mrs. Barlow.
Mrs. Barlow.
Mrs. Barlow, the Barlow family.
Okay. This was a good one.
This was awesome. Yeah, I like this one.
Good one.
It was kind of fucked up at the end there.
This was a little better. You know, I feel like
Things are coming together.
yeah, these are coming together. You know, it's getting there. I'm not gonna say it's like, but it's definitely getting there. Like I feel really cool how it's a thing of survival and all the captains are kind of getting together, but there's like drama in between
People,
and stuff.
Yeah, I like the meeting. The scene that was hilarious, and they had to kind of keep taking him outside afterward to go back in. So yeah, that got nice. You get the storylines kind of converging, and then the stuff with Maxine was pretty like tragic.
That was terrible.
That was
I couldn't look awful.
didn't expect to see such that like vivid imagery right then.
Yeah, man, they're about to just like during the killing, bro. That's fucked up. So
Loyalty is an interesting concept of this show because it's like it kind of somewhat exists amongst like the high-ranking people in the ship, but like as far as the crew goes, like fuck all that. Like
yeah, they're brutal with each other.
yeah.
So maybe the vein is not as stupid as it seems. It's a big place some intrigues there for a little bit.
Yeah, he's
Playing people a little bit, which I didn't think he was capable of. It just seems like he's such a brute force, you know what I mean? Like he
Yeah.
doesn't have much of a cunning to kind of like, I don't know, influence with his decisions.
Well, I bet he can fight, and they need him to fight.
Yeah, they still need his muscle.
yeah.
But now he doesn't have shit, so.
And a crew. What's his quartermaster's name?
Jack.
The guy with the Jack. I he's kind of becoming one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's pretty clever. He's pretty smart too. Like in the last episode when he noticed the peephole, and he noticed he pretty much called what had happened with John Silver stealing the page.
So him and the other guy like
Quartermasters.
Quartermasters?
I didn't.
They both look like way smarter than the captains.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Typically, I feel like that's how it is.
That's pretty much the deal.
Yeah.
The captain is just there for the charisma.
Yeah.
What you call it?
He's like the face.
The morale, and like he gets to steer the ship.
Yeah, even they even like when they were trying to talk to each other about like getting Bane on there. He looked at him and was like, oh, perhaps you're gonna be weak, perhaps it'll be this. And he himself realized that he was going to be looked at as like a smart captain himself, and that's why he chose to take Bane because you need a very strong leader to like take care of that crew.
Yeah.
But you're not going to support him, man.
But now it's going to be what's his name?
It's going to be Jack now.
No, not Jack.
I mean, it's going to be
Okay.
Flint. No, Flint. But then the other crew,
Flint's quartermaster.
Oh, I don't know.
Right?
No. Jack, the big fat guy or whatever. Is that his
No,
name?
Jack is
the skinny guy with the
Jack is
sunglasses.
Guerrero.
What's the what's the big guy? other guy too. Bald, whatever. Quartermaster.
Don't.
He's gonna be captain of the other ship now.
Yeah, I feel like that's what that was. He just kind of promoted him right there. Although I don't know if that's
Good move, because he's old.
Yeah, I give
He
it
can't do shit.
Exactly.
I give it to Billy. Man.
Yeah, Billy. So Billy doesn't turn.
But again, you guys just said the characters for charisma and stuff like that.
Billy got charisma.
Go have other people fight for him.
Oh, his name is Gates, the bigger one.
Gates, yeah. That's what I was talking about. Gates realized when Jack was talking to him, was like, oh, I can't be captain of that other ship. We need to get Bane on board. We need a stronger leader.
Yeah.
It's going places.
A lot of politics, man.
A lot of pirate politics, I would say.
I like it. It's very like, especially how they're like talk about the economy because you think pirates are just like, just thieves and they just have like a big treasure chest full of general amounts of coins, but like
general.
But it was cool when they were in the meeting how they were like specifically talking about the deal and be like. There will be a share for each man, 2 for the captain, and we'll have a reserve set up for injuries. So it's like like
it's the economy.
Financial planning like that you don't really think about. It's cool.
We also met that other guy, the other captain guy, who was like in his chair. Old Nathan Drake.
I like it.
Yeah.
I missed it so I missed it,
a lot of this was, there was a lot of information, a lot of scenes, so I kind of forget things that happened to discuss until like next episode. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to discuss that. But yeah, he was basically talking about how we all have nooses around our necks and we're all pirates and that was people good. And Billy, I do think Billy might be convinced that Flint is just using them all as pawns, and that one dude that he was talking to, that Mutineer, he wasn't the crazy one. I think he might have some actual reasons behind this.
Well, yeah, I think nobody knows about the misses. And I still don't fully understand what the dynamic there is, because there was the painting of, what was it called? The Hamiltons. So,
Was he Hamilton?
No,
it's so funny.
It looked like a totally different dude, unless that was without a goatee or something. But I feel like
Mrs. Barlow is different than Hamilton's. I don't know.
I feel like she was maybe married to some dude, and then that dude died, and now Flint's.
Or maybe she was married and Flint rescued her from that royal marriage or some shit.
That could also be it. Yeah.
The guy, this is funny, because he's like, what are you to him? Marcus Aurelius. I was like, fuck, I gotta read a book, alright. And he literally like reading this book to figure out what the relationship is.
But I do think that perhaps the people on the ship think she's a witch because people used to think about like healers.
Yeah.
Who like cook potions and woods. They're witches. They just kept saying that
kind of
Flint's
in
in
control
control
of
of
the
the
every
forest,
Sunday
so
night.
that's probably where.
Yeah. Interesting. So the Navy is coming to that island to reinstate colonialism.
Yeah.
And the pastor's like.
Pastor's kind of trying to look out for.
Do you have a minute to talk about that? They're going to be
second to talk about Jesus.
Well, the pastor just wants to protect her. I think he wants her to be living on the good side when the ship arrives.
Prediction.
The relationship
I don't
with
think
the
she's.
pirates is complicated.
And I don't think she's particularly.
Mrs. Barlow used to be Mrs.
Hamilton.
And she was married in an abusive marriage. The husband was an arsehole. The priest knew about this and was sympathetic to wifey's situation, even though he's a good Christian priest and cannot tell on the good Christian husband of Mr. Hamilton. But the pirate comes from ashore and rescues Mrs. Hamilton. She becomes Mrs. Barlow. His real name is Flint Barlow. The priest, who normally would hate pirates and their thievery, has stuck out for his love for Mrs. Hamilton. Since he was so sympathetic to her abusive relationship, decided not to rat out the pirate, which is why he was kind of like that. That's my prediction.
Alright.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Yes. Possibly.
Yeah. I think that. I don't know. I think that in the end, the priest maybe just trying to keep peace. Like I don't think he has political interest at all.
No.
I think he's just trying, looking for it. Like he's an actual good priest. The
priest
he's
likes
her. He likes
He definitely likes her. I mean, if he was a good priest, he would rat out immediately that the pirate was there, but there was definitely some history. He's aware of Flint. But
He's aware of something.
well, gang, I believe.
I guess feel like Eleanor's making all the right decisions right now.
I think Eleanor's on top of it.
She's thinking around. After that
Mark's
race scene, I was like,
just-
she's thinking on the spot
Yeah.
very smartly. Not really. Just a not really.
Not really seen.
Oh, I was like, not really, man. She was like, she took all the power right there.
Eleanor's decision.
Yeah, she's smart.
Probably the best thing.
She proved me a little wrong this episode.
And like Jack did the right thing too. Like not all these pirates are fucks. Like he literally ran to get Jody. He was like, "Hey, you gotta control your men. They're doing some fucked up shit. I'm just gonna do it. I can't stop them."
Oh, the funniest thing about this episode was Potato Man yelling, "Oh!"
That was this episode?
Well, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, Jesus.
Yeah, John Silver also played it smart.
Yeah, with
John
the
Silver.
thing you're on. You're on
He
halfway.
was like, "Oh, I want to live," so I just told you all the new things.
Maybe we'll be friends by the end of it. And I really do will.
I
think he's gonna die.
No, I think John Silver is alive.
I feel like
He's gonna be dead to the end.
No, I feel like he's gonna die because he has like such a big piece of the puzzle that like is there's too much contingent on him, and I feel like that will be like the obstacle. Like he'll die before he has served his purpose, and they'll have to kind of think on their feet and like figure it out. But I feel like
That's not gonna happen.
I feel like there's too much contingent on this guy.
Then he's the main character.
Until next time,
Game of Thrones had main characters.
Yeah, but this dude, he's been surviving from the day.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of show this is gonna be. Were your hands up?
No.
For saying, "Our goodbye."
If there's gonna be killing stuff, that would be cool.
That'd be dope.
I would like to see some action next episode.
I think Billy will die
Let's
first.
balance out the heavy
Billy?
politics.
No!
Billy!
No! He's so nice to look at.
I just imagine my dad
Honestly, there's a scene
You don't
right
think-
there.
you
His
don't-
face is very chill and beautiful.
I think-
John's not that attractive to me,
You don't like
honestly.
Vane, the Fabio look?
He's really not that attractive.
He's the superior. Or he's or he's
He has like
He was Nice Nation. Oh, yeah, he was.
he's a prince of that nation.
Until next time, mateys. Arr, bye.
Thanks for watching Black Sails with the Normies. Check us out on Patreon for early access and uncut reactions. Also check out our live gaming channel, merchandise, and social media links in the description. Shout out to Luis, Joe, Nasser, Ruby, Smokem, Keyboard Junkie, NYR Fan, Kelly, Allison, Edward, Neko, Flower House, Anthea, and Sean for being our super patrons. See you next time.